according to the New York State Athletic Commission, they're saying that it was legal, but it's like a weird loophole they're using to justify it.
Oh, hell no.
Right? Since
New York is so shady.
Yeah. Most commissions will have in their write-up policy, they'll say, like, you can use, instant replay.
It's very clear, too, in those documents.
They didn't say you can or can't.
Oh, hell
so
no.
they're using that angle.
They're just trying to protect their asses so they don't get sued by Chris. Because I know Chris's management team's suing. They're suing individuals.
They are suing. But it looks bad for Chris now because if they can do that, if they can say that we didn't say we
it
can't.
doesn't. It looks bad because if you look at the headline, like, fuck, yeah, Chris is screwed. But if you look into it, it's like New York saying, well, we didn't say you couldn't. Yeah. It's so shady. Where you're like, oh, fuck New York, man.
Do we know
I don't know why you fight New York.
Do we know what Chris was saying in the ring to the doctors when they were asking him if he was okay?
Yeah, they asked him, they go, hey, do you know what the day and time it is? The month and date. And he goes, no.
Oh, he thought it was February.
He thought it was February.
And it's April. But that's a weird question. Not weird, but
see, I don't think that's that significant. I think everyone's making a big deal
Hold on.
If you ask me, I'm telling you.
In a fight?
In a fight.
But the doctor has that to go on.
Think about the most stressful time you've ever been in.
Right.
What's the day today? Hurry up, come on. Everyone's waiting.
April 11th.
Nope, it's the 12th.
Okay.
So then you're concussed.
But no, I've got the area. If you say if it's April and you say it's
February. You got it wrong, though.
If you say it's April and if you're in a fight, you got need. And the doctor has a couple things to go by, and they say, what month is it? It's April, and you say February. For me, I'm going to go, oh, he's not all there. See, I have to go by that. I have to, right?
But see, I don't think you should ask that detailed of a question. And
how detailed is that,
also,
though? It's the month.
Well, they said month and date. But also, his coach goes, he couldn't tell you the month and date if you asked him 6 days ago. That's not his thing. But here's the other thing that you got to take into consideration is he could have been concussed early in the first round during that flurry. I don't think those knees did that much damage. I think there's certain areas. I guarantee you if you ask Mousasi the date, the month, and the time in the first round after he got hit with that right hand, he would not know. So you can't say, he's concussed, we got to stop the fight. Because there's moments in a fight where you ask the winner, they wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I guarantee if you ask 90% of the guys...
You mean because they've both been concussed?
Yes. You can't say it's from that exact moment or it's from this exact moment. He can't continue.
And Bryan, I even brought up yesterday that you mentioned that whole, high stress moments. You even forget to dial 911.
Yeah.
So it's very possible that he just,
Oh, you have blinders on. Now imagine being in the highest level fist fight in your life. You're not thinking about daytime, family, and someone goes, quick, what's the day and time? Like, what? Yeah. Imagine having sex, someone goes, hey, what's your zip code? I don't fucking know. My brain's not even wired right now.
You're in a heightened state.
But the other thing is you can't say that knee was the reason why that happened. You can't. There's a million other shots that could have done that. You can't stop the fight. I guarantee if you ask Mousasi a few questions, he would probably got some of them wrong.
Didn't you get when you fought Travis Brown? What a lot of people don't know is that you got concussed. You got kind of dizzy when you hit your head on his hip. I think, right?
Taking him down.
Yeah,
taking
him
him
down
on my neck. Yeah, not from the punches.
Mm-mm. You got boom. You were already out of it there. So many things can happen in a fight. I don't think the doctor has anything to go by but that. So it's a difficult situation, man. If you're the fighter, you at the end of the day, if the doctor asks you some questions and you get them that wrong, the doctor's job is to be like, fuck, he's answering me wrong. He's off by 3 months. I got to stop the fight.
The other issue is, okay, so all right, let's play that game. So let's say you stop the fight. Why does Mousasi win by TKO?
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they stopped the fight. Did they stop the fight?
They stopped because they thought it was illegal knees. Then after they stopped, they went, "Oh no, they're legal."
Yeah. So then why would they stop the fight? Like start again. You
would start again,
right?
Or you rule it a no contest, or let's go to the judges' scorecards from that exact.
So why
point.
did they stop the fight?
But what you don't do is just automatically assume Mousasi was going to win by TKO if the fight would have continued. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and maybe. When the doctor asked the question, he said he didn't know, and then the doctor said, "I don't think he's." Yeah, is that what happened?
That's probably what happened. That's most likely what happened. And when he said February, then they called it.
Wow,
real shit.
It's almost like bad luck, man.
It's just real shit show. It's not bad luck. It's people not being prepared and not knowing the exact rules. It's a ref making a decision, not sticking by it. It's not bad luck. It has nothing to do with luck. It's people not knowing their jobs, their roles.
Well, that's bad luck. I mean, it's a confluence of events that come together where it's like,
it's not bad luck. If you had rules in place,
it's just incompetence.
It's incompetence. It's not. It has nothing to do with luck.
God, I guess, and then you can't blame him from stopping the fight because from his vantage point, it looked like illegal knees, so he stops it, and then.
But then he did. Then
so if you were to stop the fight, if it was illegal, right, and you kicked, you would stop the fight, and then you'd say illegal, and you'd go back to your corners and start again, right? Is that what you would do?
No, it depends. You could say illegal. You stop the fight there, and Mousasi's disqualified, or you take a point.
Take a point,
or you take a point,
or a warning.
Mousasi.
A warning.
That significant would probably be a point.
Okay.
If you do something that nasty.
Well, because Holly, remember in New York again, Holly got
that's based on the ref.
Punched right in the face.
It's all case by case. Depends on the ref.
Yeah. So technically, it could have been warning, start again. Right.
That bad, it's going to be significance going to usually be a point.
And the mistake they went was going to the fucking doing the instant replay.
Going to instant replay and getting Big Tan Dan getting pure pressured by others around the ring. John McCarthy, stuff like that going. They're actually legal. Him going, oh shit. And
So here's what I think. Do you know why I think going to instant replay is a bad idea in fights in the UFC? And tell me what you think of this. I think it's a bad idea because it's going to be to the advantage of one of the fighters. So if you had position there, and if the ref says stop it, and let's keep going, because time is an issue, fatigue, all that stuff plays a lot of factors. If you have to go back and look for 5 minutes or whatever, how long it takes, it gives your other guy more time to regain his wits, it can be a huge game changer in the fight. Whereas it's different with football. So what do you think of that?
It's a little different because in this case, it kind of screwed these guys over.
Right. So I'm saying leave it to the ref. The ref is going to make a bad call. He's going to make a good call.
I agree.
Just
you got to roll
with
it.
Right?
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But my issue is the reason why this happens is there's that right now we're in a gray area with knees and with the hands down. If it's 4 points on the ground, 3 points, it needs to be if any hand is touching while the feet are, you cannot knee.
I agree.
Or
because otherwise your weight bearing doesn't.
Or if it's all legal.
Yeah.
But you can't live in this gray area. Well, if the tips and the palm is the pressure, no.
It's weight bearing.
Because
you don't know what weight bearing is.
You're in the middle of a goddamn fist fight against a world class fighter.
Yeah.
It's tough to tell, man.
Yes.
So it either has to be all or nothing. But living in gray, you're going to get more of this.
What do you think this does to Chris Weidman in terms of who he fights next and his?
It depends what they do with Mousasi. It depends, if they overturn this to a no contest, which I think is going to happen. I think they overturn this to no contest.
And they fight again, maybe?
Yep. But Mousasi's free agent. They have to re-sign Mousasi now. His contract's up.
Wow.
I just remembered that the instant replay rule that they were trying to pass, or they did pass, was they could only use it on a fight-ending blow. So
that makes sense. That's fair.
So that's why it wouldn't be where they could get time
so
to
I can
rest.
stop in the middle and go,
so this shouldn't happen at all, period, then.
It has to be fight ending.
That makes sense.
Sense.
That makes total sense.
With the Mousasi signing, too, a little birdie who told me who's balls deep in this world. One of the reasons you see all these guys, the UFC going, this is what you're worth, go and test the free market, is because they have this huge nut. They're trying to cut costs a lot. So they need to show ROI. So if they sign Mousasi a huge contract, Jacare this huge contract, keep signing all these guys, they don't have the money.
Man, Bellator must be waiting in the tall grass. Hey guys,
like this.
Hey guys, come on over here. Jacare and Mousasi.
Yep.
Come over here. You can have any sponsors you want. We're just here hanging out.
We're just here. Whoops.
How much? We're just here.
Whoops.
That's how shit can change quickly.
Yep.